Welcome back. So now in this lecture we'll learn about templates in Canva. So I have opened this presentation design. I think I mostly use presentation for most of the time during my Canva use. So by the time you are using this elements screen might be different to yours, but the basic things will still remain the same because Canva is constantly updating itself. So uh, here goes. So in the first of mine, there is recently used. So these are some of the shapes which I have recently used. And then you have got lines and shapes. You have got some graphics. You have got some photos. These are some of the stock photos that Canva provides. You can use it freely and you can share it as well. They are perhaps royalty-free photos. And these are some royalty-free videos. You have got audios here. You have got some charts. You have got some frames and some grids. So if you want anything here, perhaps you would like to search something like HTML, and this would load different sorts of designs here or the elements you would want. So you can go from photos and it will show you HTML related photos. If you go to graphics, it will show you HTML related graphics. Videos, then it will show you HTML related different sort of videos. And similarly for the audio, where if it is available, then it will show HTML related audio as well. So that's done, and let's start with grids. So you can see there are different types of grid available. So let's choose one. Let's start with, okay, let's choose this one, random one. So I have selected this one of the grid, and now again go to elements, and if you would like to select or add some photos inside of these, then select the photo as per your need. So let's see, so let's add one photo here, and let's add another photo here, and perhaps let's add another one photo here. So this is movable grid. So this is how you use your grid. And if you are to change different position of your image, then just double click on that image. For example, in this image you can see some head portion being cropped. So double click on this image and then slide it right a bit below down, and that's it. A bit below, more down would be fine. Okay, so this is how you can adjust your image. Just double click and adjust your position, and then that would be done. And if you'd like to add some images to that, you can simply do that as well, or this is be just like adding some colors inside of it. You can add some different color as per here. You can keep some grid spacing. So this is basically the spacing between this grid column. You can keep it none or keep it some as per here. And if you don't want anything like that, you can always revert back to the changes. So that would be all for your grids. Let's actually see one more element at right here while we are at it. So we have seen grid. Now let's see a few things about the frames as well. So you can see different sort of frames are also available in Canva. So let's try this frame. So there is this frame. Now we would want some photos inside of this. So this is photo frames. Let's just add some photos first of all. So let's add this photo. So one photo here, another photo there, and a third photo there. So we can adjust this image by moving, you know that. So once done, just click outside. If you'd like to change this position relatively from here, you can shrink or increase the size if you need it. So you can play along as per your need, and if you are done, press this done button, and this is how you adjust your frames as well in Canva. So we have seen grids and frames. Now let's see about charts as well. So charts are basically those elements which during the presentation mostly we use to demonstrate. So let's see by adding one of these chart element. So it will open up your chart item and you can just change that as per the need. So you can see here the labeling. With that you would understand these items at this horizontal way. So these items are this one. If you'd like to change this name, definitely you can do that. You can write it Canva, you can write it as per what you need. And you can see the real-time changes being shown at right in this position as well. So if you want these positions to be in the screen, then you can simply drag and drop. And outside this frame, whenever you see this bar available, that is simply available for you to fit this thing in your frame. So even you can change the data. For example, you can see this Canva starting data is 0. What if I change this value into something lot like 100? Then you can see its value changes. So this is simply using the charts, and you can play with different colors for the chart. For example, I am selecting currently Photoshop, and let's change this color to black. So here Photoshop color is changed to black. Or if you want to select or change your text, you can do it from here. You can use Times New Roman for that. And now you can see in the bottom, this is in Times New Roman. So here are different elements. You can play along, adjust as per your need. Now with that done, let's see if something more exciting things are available here. So we saw grid, frames and charts, and this is your audio. You can simply drag and drop here, which will not show in the screen but at the bottom, and it will show you here. So you can select this audio, you can select how much you would like to play. If you would like to drag how much second you would like to play. If you would like to adjust your volume, you can do here. If you would like to delete it, you can simply delete it through here. Since this is just a 5-second slide, this will show you an audio option of 5 seconds. But if I keep it here, things like 50 seconds, then, and if I add my audio here, then you can see here, it shows me a very big gap of 50-second audio. So this is a big gap. However, if I change this gap to somewhere small as 1 second only, while I'm clicking this audio, it will show me just some small gap. However, this minimum gap, if you see properly, is roughly about 15 seconds. So that's how this is adjusted, and it will keep playing in that way. So we have seen here audio. You can simply search your audio as well, and you can do play along. And now you can also add videos in your frames as per you need. So when this frame is added, you can have some crop option. So this crop option is simply available in your video as well. Thus Canva is powerful enough to provide a crop in video as well. If it's done, click on done, and here is the time second for how much your video is being played. If you'd like this to be played from this late portion at just from here, then you can click here, and that's done. And that would be all for this video. We have seen about the photos already, and perhaps let's see something more about the graphics. So just like earlier I showed you about HTML, now let's see CSS. So once I click on the CSS, these are sort of the graphics that you can add, and it shows you a recommendation for what more you can add. So there are free options as well, and there are paid pro option as well. So for example, this one is a pro option, and if you are on the free version, then you can use, I guess there should be some free version available as well. So in the free version, you can use free ones. So for example, this one is free. You can add this like this in the free version. So that would be all with your graphics. So you can see all different types of graphics are available, and these are all to help you ease and make whatever you design, presentation or anything, to make it look more beautiful. So later, while we are going to do some specific designs, we are going to utilize here on different sort of designs. And I guess finally we are on lines and shapes. So there are different lines and shapes that you can use. So let's see. So there is a circle here, and if I even search for this circle, so here this circle arises at here as well, and let's use this circle here. So you can see you can turn this, but this circle won't be shown much. So if you want to change this blue color, this stripe or this border, then you simply have to click on this color, and on clicking the color, if you like to change it to red or brown, yellow or gray, so as per your design. So if you have some photos, then it will show you photo colors. For example, I had already used this photo, so it shows me different photo palettes at right here, and some of these photos as also. If you are signed in and have like created your own brand, then you can keep some brand kit. I have kept just one. Here are some colors option, so those things are available in your elements, and you can search for anything. For example, let me search triangle now. If I search for triangle, you can see there are different triangle options. So let's add one of these pro ones, and maybe I would like to crop it some portions. I would just prefer to keep this top, or let's keep this two, removing one simple corner. So I have kept here, and if you would like to, perhaps you would like to flip it horizontally or vertically, there is flip horizontal vertical option as well. So this is flipping. Now you can click on this picture, and now you can flip it vertically as well. So there is different flipping option as well, and definitely you can change the colors from here. So in this way we can work on different shapes, sizes, and there are also some designs of the shape. For example, here let me add this design shape. However, since this is sort of video sort of design shape, you cannot change the color for that, so I'm deleting it. So in this way we can work with elements. Elements are there to make our work easier, and basically to add beautiful elements to our project. So if you are on presentation, then this chart should show, and if you are on perhaps social media design, maybe this chart won't show. So this depends on what is your specific design. So Canva is more catered towards your need. So if you are on designing specific things, then it will show you catered what need you would need. So that would be all.